The idea behind making this video was probably a thought that has come to my mind 30 minutes ago. So I didn't plan anything in advance, just wanted to share this with you because I think it's really important. The way that I envision that I'm gonna start this video off with are two parts. The first one, I'm gonna talk about this topic in general, and then I'm gonna relate it to my personal life just to give you some reasoning why I thought this way. To start the video off, I think that the world that we are living in is designed to keep you comfortable. If you look at all of the convenience that you have around you, from turning on the lights to having internet, the things that are surrounding our lives, you feel that they are made to keep us secure, to keep us safe. But throughout the years and throughout the human evolution, if you want to think about it that way, it wasn't always the case. Us men, we had to go out there, we had to conquer, we had to fight for what we have, and we had to earn the privilege to access food, to access everything that we had. Basically, we had to put ourselves through really uncomfortable situations. And I'm not preaching against modern life, don't get me wrong, I don't want to go and live in a cave or anything, but if you look at it from a biological standpoint, you see that nothing has changed in our I would say instincts. There's still this need, this necessity that you want to go out there and conquer the world, but nowadays you choose to neglect it. You choose to just numb this feeling away from entertainment, to movies, to video games, to just numbing your brain and not allowing your true desires to show. I have this need from inside that I want to conquer the world. I want to become the best. I want to put myself out there more. And this wasn't something that I had back then. This is something that I probably discovered in myself 2 years ago, I would say, when I started really going deep on self-improvement. Back when I was 18, when I first turned 18, I was still a kid, and I really don't understand how you're supposed to be an adult at 18. I think that starting 21, 22, this is when you're probably an adult. Anything below that, you're still a child, in my opinion. You still have a lot of things that you need to discover about yourself, even though everyone looks at you in a way, yeah, you've matured, you're 18 now, you can drive a car, right? You can drink alcohol, but in my opinion, you're basically still a kid. You just 1 year ago you were going to school, bro. So how can you expect to know it all at this age? You have all of these goals in front of you and you never know where to start, so you end up just staying in your own place. So instead of putting real action and real effort towards a certain area in order to improve in it and to maximize your potential inside of this area, you choose to stay in comfort instead. This is exactly what I have done. I was going to university just because my parents wanted me to go. I didn't care about the major that I was doing. I just wanted my parents not to nag and tell me, why aren't you going to college? Go get yourself a degree instead of staying like a bum. So that's why I was going to college. I didn't feel like I belonged. I didn't have a goal that I have set for myself because I didn't have this desire to conquer the world. But nowadays, and I think that 2 years ago, I sat with myself. I've turned 25, so that was back in 2022 probably. I sat by myself and I told myself, Claude, what do you want out of this world? Why are you existing? Do you think that you existing happened by chance? Or do you think that everything was planned in advance? And I started just looking at all of the generations that have passed this life, from my grandparents to my great-grandparents, all of these relationships that were built, all of the sacrifice that was made in order for me to be existing at this moment. And yet I've chosen to take it for granted. I've chosen to stay in my comfort, not put myself out there, not bet on myself. And then I basically compared myself to my grandpa. My grandpa at 18, at 19 probably, he was already married and he had a kid. Me at 19, I was playing video games. I was hopping on Call of Duty and just jerking off, not doing anything basically. And this guy was out there starting a family. How can I compete with that? How am I supposed to be the descendant of such a great person that had a purpose at such a young age? I'm really inspired by that man. I really feel that everything that he did, I needed to learn more from. I was too stupid back then when he used to tell me, take the earring off, or cut your hair, or stop sagging your pants, start acting like a man. I didn't listen. I thought that he was old-fashioned and old-schooled. But I reached a point where you come in a full circle in the world and you come back to what your elders have always preached. which was to actually find a purpose and a goal and to work on it, instead of doing all of this random bullshit that you do in your life because you feel that you don't have anything to look forward to, you don't have any plans for the future. And living without a plan is a worthless life, in my opinion. I don't feel like you can really be fulfilled if you are not looking forward for tomorrow, if you don't have a plan for probably 2, 3, 5, even 10 years in advance. You don't visualize your life, you don't visualize the type of people that you're surrounding yourself with. You're not imagining all of the mountains that you will be able to climb, all of the lessons that you will learn. So you choose to stay in comfort instead. You choose to lock yourself away in your room and just numb yourself with pleasure, with dopamine. If you're hungry, you just pull your phone and you order something. You order some food and it's delivered to your home. You see how comfortable life is? And once I've started putting myself in uncomfortable situations, not only like physically, not only through going to the gym, also through mental discomfort. I think mental discomfort makes you grow much more than physical discomfort. Because sure, if you put yourself under cold water at 5 a.m., you're gonna feel something, of course. But if you put a task in front of you and you tell yourself, I'm gonna read this entire book in just 1 week, and you challenge yourself to do it, you know, all of the self-doubt that you have inside of you, all of these voices that you hear in your head, you're not good enough, you're not gonna be able to do it, you're just gonna get distracted, your phone is gonna ring. I had such a terrible relationship with myself. I think most young men experience the same thing, but not a lot of people talk about it that way. I feel that if you are a young man, you are destined to put yourself in discomfortable situations. You have to get your heart broken. You have to earn your scars, because through all of the pain that you're gonna experience, this is what's gonna reshape you, and it's gonna help you create and elevate the status of your life. You're gonna give yourself purpose through going through discomfort. And that's the way I see it. That's the way that I was able to challenge myself in my life. Through learning a language, through integrating in a new society, in a new environment. All of this pain, all of these nights where I've doubted myself, they have led me to create a person that I'm really proud of. And that's me. I can finally stand in front of the mirror and be proud of the reflection that is staring back at me. I didn't have that back then. Back then I had let myself go, bro. And it's never too late to make a change. It's never too late to look at yourself and see this potential in your eyes, because you know you are destined for something better than just today. So instead of living your day-to-day life aimlessly wandering through the world and not having any long-term vision, start asking yourself who you want to become and start working after it. That was really sick, bro. That was really sick. I didn't even plan it. So yeah, that's like genuine content for you. I hope you I hope you enjoy it. I really hope you did. Make sure you leave me your thoughts in the comment section down below if you made it this far. Also subscribe for more self-improvement content if you're into that type of stuff. I'm uploading every single day, and I'm planning to reach 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. So if you want to join, make sure that you click on the button, and I'll see you in the next video, bro. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.